Greetings and welcome into Ankh Plays. We're overseeing the town of Anvilseal here in Dwarf Fortress once again, and we are getting ready for hopefully what will amount to be a big trade with our caravan that has come in from our civilization, the Tapered Irons. Now, it's been kind of an eventful episode, and I did some looking around after concluding the filming of episode 36 because I wanted to find out a couple of different things. First and foremost, I managed to find the dwarf who killed the Cyclops, which I didn't think that I would be able to do because it was actually not one of our military dwarves. It was a miner by the name of Kib Dancelabers. And Kib has been awarded the nickname of Cyclops Bane, and is a pretty happy dwarf, 87 years old, female, lustful, bashful, overcautious, creative, disdains sacrifice, and disdains truth. She's a legendary miner and stonecutter, and a professional organizer. She used to be a member of the Hall of Turquoise, and now she's a member of the Umbral Hall. But the thing that I think that's interesting about her is that she has the unmet need of martial training. And so I think Kib might be joining the military this episode because we do have some dwarves who are not doing so well. And I think that it might be a good idea to, let's just say, well, let's get rid of that foot because I don't think anyone's coming back for it. Let's just say we've got some grouchy dwarves who need a break from military service, and they need to be able to do some other things. And so Dancelabers might be a candidate for that. But first, before we jump into all of that, we probably need to... We already did that. We probably need to get this guy going, and we also need to get this guy going. It's going, it's coming, right? But we still have some work to do here. And we got plenty of plenty of rhyolite to do it, so that won't be an issue. Let's do that. Excellent. The caravans come. We've got this, got Gigan Suvis's mangled skeleton, so I think what we're going to do is, before I forget... Not a toad-in. Let's make a few of those. And then we need to take a look at what it is that we're going to sell to these people. You may recall a couple of episodes ago, they were asking for ammo, and I don't know that we're going to give them any ammo, but we can at least take a look and see what it is that we can provide. Because we don't want to make Duke Dabbles look bad. We have a lot of copper and iron bolts, I'll tell you that. I'll get rid of some of this stuff. Yeah, let's start with that. Get rid of all of our crummy clothing. Make a donation to the Goodwill here. Can't get rid of the puzzle boxes, unfortunately. Boy, I'd like it if that band fell off. Well, those really aren't toys. Okay. That's taken care of. That's taken care of. Yeah, we don't need to get rid of any backpacks. Kind of low on bags. Somehow. Oh, you know why? It's because we've got so many. It's because we have so much dye. I keep forgetting about that. $5,000 granite blocks. Yeah, I feel like we should just get rid of these. We have so many of them. They're not worth anything, but we have so many. You guys, this is just... It's a little too much, you know? We can keep the cow horn. That's good. This is actually a really nice way to look at all of the stuff that's available that isn't deployed. Your stock's kind of... It's hard for me to tell what's deployed and what isn't deployed as far as your boxes and furniture and, you know, so on and so forth. Not getting rid of that. Get rid of all the Phyllite bracelets. Got a bunch of buckets, that's cool. Cabinets we're keeping. Cages, we got rid of some cages. It's not a lot of cloth. Doors, earrings. Figurines. Someone made a brown zircon figurine of dwarves. I don't know if any of this stuff belongs, these boots. Like, do they belong to somebody? We don't need to... We need to keep our gold goblets. Silver goblets, yes. Handwear. Hatch covers. We're actually doing pretty well on logs. I say that now, but... You know, at the very beginning of this fort, when we were first breaking ground, it was so tight. We had to be so careful, and now we've just got a glut of wood. We haven't let up. I don't think we should. You know, I think that we need to continue doing exactly what we're doing. We can trade some of this fish. I don't know how we've got so much. We don't need it, though. You know, we can probably trade a bunch of these scepters as well. Keep the slabs and the splints and the statues, the leather. So much pigtail thread. Has any of this died? Oh yeah, some of it is. Throw some prepared food on the barbecue. And we'll get rid of these totems. Get rid of the boats. Get rid of the other boats. The hammers. The mini forges. Again, Toys R Us going out of business sale right here. Okay, looks good. $371 items. My God. That's a lot of items, you guys. The dwarves are very busy right now, too. They've got that fishing village that we're trying to establish down there, and we're going to put a quantum stockpile down there for the fish, so hopefully they don't rot after they've been prepared. And as soon as we get this done, I'm telling you this, as soon as we get this done, we're going to take a serious look at our military. Because there's some quite unhappy dwarves. Let's do our diplomacy. Feb is back, same as ever. And I basically want wood and stone. The normal things, you know. Calcite. Looking for calcite. Calcite's towards the bottom, isn't it? Yeah. And then marble. I think that's towards the top, if I remember properly. Yeah, there we are. Need for blocks? Well, bring an extra wagon there, buddy. Also, what are the tapered iron... What are they building if they need blocks? That's crazy. I mean, I thought we were doing a lot of stuff here. You know? We are, to be fair, but I don't know. I'm just suspicious now. You know, there's 100 of us, and we're coming up. We're coming up pretty successful. minus the fact that we have no surface plants and we have no growing trees to speak of. You know? What exactly do you need blocks for? Cog, the glassmaker, has been possessed. Something to keep an eye on. 125 items left to go. Oh, magma glass furnace. And he can't find the needed item. Let's find out what's going on. Gems. Blocks. Bricks. Gems. Rough color. Raw green. Stone rock. Does he need glass? Let's give you 5 jobs to collect sand for this one. I think he needs green glass. I think that's what he's looking for. Whoa. So we'll just make some raw glean glass. And hopefully he doesn't go insane. We have a place to collect sand. But yeah, raw green glass, stone rock we have. Gems, we got them in spades. Blocks and bricks, yeah, we got them. More gems. Rough color, not sure what that means. And then raw green. Cancel. Yeah, I need sand bearing item. Okay. Alright, so we'll keep an eye on that. We'll help Cog. Oops. Man, just click on the trade depot. Still waiting for 113 goods. Everything's rotten. No, they're dancing. That's cool. And taking back a look down here. Okay, so we got some sand, I think. Do immediately. Okay, excellent. This poor dwarf. Trader is ready to trade. Ah, stop clicking on that. 32 items, trader, sorry. Yeah, we need some more empty bags. And we got a bull. Frail. No. Not in my herd. $14 items. We're getting there. Hopefully that gives us some leather to make more bags. We haven't forgotten about you, Cog. I have no idea where this dwarf is that's making this glass. Let's find out. We've loaded him down with so much work, you guys. Look at this. Bomb wreck the clothier. And she's working on it now. I hope that's all he needs. Two items. Ah, he's off and gathering items again. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, well, we got some glass to be making there. And I think we're ready. Just one item. Broker required. I'm actually kind of scared. They might leave. Starving, dehydrated, or drowsy. Why are you starving? He's going to eat. How can you be starving? Are we working them that much? Is that really what's happening? He's just eating. And he's just going to pass out right there, annoyed at the lack of chairs. Okay, so he started out... Oh, thank goodness. What are we waiting on, oh, dwarves? There's one item left. Oops. Alright, he's coming. Should be coming up the stairs any moment. This is down below just a couple of minutes ago. I bet it's this guy right here. Yep, let's do our trade. All right. What are we putting in? Boats, hammers, axes, mini forges, a crappy old dress, a bunch of secondhand shoes and socks, gloves, a bunch of religious figurines, amulets, or omelets, if you prefer. Not with eggs, though. Rings, crowns, earrings, bracelets, body parts. Oh, that didn't change anything. Imagine that. Bunch of raw fish, some totems, some trousers. Yay. Not bad. Not bad. All right. We don't need any of that. Nothing there. We're taking all of the non-clay stuff out of this, because for some reason they bring clay when I ask them for the other stuff, like the lignite and bituminous coal. I haven't ruled out that we can still find this on our map, but I haven't gotten to the point where I'm you know, wanting to strip mine everything. Take those flasks. We still need instruments. Ooh, that's pricey. I don't want your toys. I'm making enough toys as it is. No interesting animals, but not that I would expect it from the dwarves. Nah. Steel bolts are actually worth quite a bit. I don't really feel like going for bolts. We don't need the food, you guys. We have so much. We'll take the leaves and fruit and the garlic, since we don't actually have ways to make that ourselves. Okay. I'm actually pretty happy with where we're at with this. We'll go back up to these instruments here. And, you know, just grab a couple more instruments for the temples. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Again, really happy with that trade. That's great. Moody Dwarf is working. Yeah, okay, cool. This is kind of an out-of-the-way place, too. This is not an easy place to get to. So I can't really blame these guys for, you know, really struggling with getting this all taken care of. Don't really blame them. Oh my goodness. Well, I skipped over that. That was unintentional, but such that it is. Here we go. Let's throw some more floor down, since these doors are no longer installed. Yeah. Looks good. And there's just a white sand bag here. Okay, Cog Tyrostumsis, the glassmaker, has created a glass grate. A green glass grate. A green glass grate. I can say it. I don't know what we're going to do with it, but for 5,900 dwarf bucks, it's got to be worth something, right? This is a green glass grate. All craftsdwarfship is of the highest quality, as expected. It is encrusted with round dolomite cabochons and pear-cut smoky quartzes. Quartzes? There's a difference between those two words. Decorated with a table-cut green glass gems and encircled with bands of obel gabbro cabochons. This object is adorned with hanging rings of smoky quartz and menaces with spikes of citrine. Citrine spikes, how about that? That's pretty cool. Thank you, Cog. Green glass furnace. We gotta find a creative place to put this thing now. I think I know of a place. Might not be the best place, but right here. Put a grate over that, right? Perfect. Let's put some more furniture in here. And let's put some more beds in too. Seem to have these spates of dwarves getting into pretty nasty scrapes. Whoops. Excellent. That should help. Back on the home front. This is coming along. I still don't understand how this thing is, how these guys are catching so many fish. It's unbelievable, isn't it? I think I hear the wind starting up for a thunderstorm. Might be wrong, though. And we're just waiting for this thing to get done. I do want to look at our grouchy dwarves now that our traders are leaving soon. Here comes a glut of dwarves down here to continue with the construction of our fishing area. Somehow that one didn't get floored over. Oh, jeez. Had rhyolite selected for such a long time. Let's build some fisheries here. Doesn't need to be anything fancy. Just enough to get things done, you know? Someone just left their gloves down here. It's almost done. It's getting there. I'll be much happier when this is completed. Stray yak bull. Let's take care of that. Are you better than the one we have? No. Then you're gone. Merchants are taking off. Safe travels. Back to the Mountainhome. Back to the tapered irons. It's a long ways out here. I hope this investment pays off. No, hey, we need to get rid of this. Slated for removal. Get rid of it. Come on, guys. Now, anyone who can swim can just go right under there. But I'm counting on the fact that there's not very many swimmers. Okay. Let's make a new stockpile. I'll do this, and then all fish. This will be the Fishing Village Quantum Stockpile. And then we're going to make construction and a track stop. And then we're going to make another one here. And the fish there. No fish, no barrels. And then once we get that track stop carved, then we can complete the stockpile. That's looking great. What are you doing? You're going kind of slow there, buddy. Well, go pray to Bothon. You can get that taken care of. Yeah, I don't know if building a ramp prevents them from battering ramming in, but I'd like to think that it does. It's just a guess. It's been kind of a harrowing process here for our dwarves, unfortunately. He's preparing raw fish. Someone just grabbed those gloves and walked away with them. Wow. Track stop's done. Running out of lead minecarts. Oh, it's going to be forever for him to get that minecart down here, too. Forever to get the minecart. Like years at this point. This should be done pretty quickly here. And then we've got a spot to fish. So many rotten fish. Oh man, I was hoping to get that door installed. But wrong I was. Didn't get it, well, before they moved it back, I guess. Off you go to construct a building. I like how they just throw the fish here and leave them. They don't even haul them in. I don't know if they'll actually use that fish stockpile, but I guess we'll find out. The fish stockpile. Another cow. It's a never-ending low stamina. Bye. And we have a few dwarves again. We'll pull them out of the military once this gets built. I'm enjoying just watching them build it, especially in our hammer dwarves. There's some quite unhappy dwarves in that team, and it would be nice to give them a little bit of a break. The Silvery Anvil's been around for many years now. They are an elite fighting force, make no mistake, but they're definitely in a situation where, well, they could just use a break. There's a few of them that I think we pulled into the military just because we needed dwarves and they had high stamina or they were resistant to injury. And, we're at the point now where we can afford to give those dwarves, time off. They can go after the other dwarves who want to fight, want martial training, can jump in there and take care of that. But it's coming together. We'll probably be able to get rid of the fishery upstairs, too. Like, I don't see a need for this fishery anymore. What is not allowed in here? Dimple cups? Okay. Yeah, dimple cups and pigtails. That makes sense. I'm getting there, dwarves. I didn't think I'd actually end up doing this. I'm kind of surprised. And he just left his pants. And someone's going to haul that fish, right? Oh, here comes our minecart. This poor dwarf. There's definitely no fast way to get down here. It's a long walk. It's like a couple hundred tiles at least. This is almost done. Five tiles to go. Okay, Vukar's got Camel Slayer. Given a name to her Iron Shield. Nice. 5 and then 6. Still don't know how this is 7s all the way across, but they can still walk through it. They can't walk through other 7 tile depth water. Which is interesting. I think they're just hauling the fish right back upstairs. Two more. One more. There's a vulture there. I just saw him swooping low. The brook is freezing. The reason we have so many doors through here, too, is so we can airlock stuff. Although, you know, if we let stuff in that has building breakers or whatever it is, then that won't matter. But, you know, it'll be something. All right, guys. There is your roped-in fishing area. So much fish. So much rotten fish. You wouldn't even believe it if I told you. I don't think that's ever going to get used. There we go. It's all safe-ish. Adjacent to safe. You know, the thought occurs. Did I do something with my labor? We don't need more than 2 of them, I'll tell you that. All right, let's look at Aston Autumn. He's ecstatic. And she's a little less happy. Oh my goodness. A yak cow. Sickly. Goodbye. Don't want sickly offspring. Can we give you a different task? Prey, martial training, Autumn. You are no longer a fisher dwarf. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. We only need one. We've got so many fish down there, you guys. It's crazy. And then let's take a look at some of our other dwarves. Let's look at the most grouchiest. Momas. I've had my eye on him for a long time, but you can see that there's... I mean, Stumpy, there's nothing we can do about Stumpy. There's another military dwarf. Moma's got recruited and had a need to fight. Master Discipline is a talented hammer dwarf for some reason. I learned about dodging. It's interesting. Moma's is going to get kicked out of the military. Just because I don't want to have to deal with a grouchy dwarf like that in my military. Oh no, and there's two Momas. I know. I remember now. It's lulz. And Autumn is going to be... Wow. Welcome to the military, Autumn. Hopefully that gives Momas some respite. And yeah, he's a soldier, but he'll find something new to do. I guarantee you. Okay, let's take a look at some of these other grouches. He's the one that's supremely grouchy. You know, that's the guy that we want to take care of. What is Medtob's problem? He's stressed. No excitement. Craft an object. Booth family. Here eloquence or martial training. So here's another dwarf that wants into the military. So can we find another military dwarf who is just as unhappy? Lycott's just grouchy. Seabrick Astelmistum is our squad leader here. Can we take a look at why you're so angry? Definitely doesn't want to be in the military. Seabrick Astelmistum, I'm sorry. Militia captain. Let's see if lore can do it. It's the number 2. That's pretty happy. Fight and cause trouble. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna take the spot. And then we can kick out... Astelmistum's gone. So who was the grouchy dwarf that wanted into the military or wanted some martial training? Medtob. Battlefield medic. Whoa. What's going on here? Ah, we're shooting vultures again. Oh dear. Well, mount up, guys. Let's station here. Oh, they're making quick work of them. I think we're good. Stupid creatures. Should be butcherable there. Oh, we're having a victory dance. Ha 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 ha. Down to one fisher dwarf. Oh. Where are we still fighting? Another one. Another citizen is stranded. Oh, I forgot about this. What is going on here? Yep. Oh, there's another one up here? Oh my goodness. I gotta keep better eye on that. Okay, yeah, more fighting. Okay. Let's de-strand these dwarves. I don't know how you guys got up there, but I'm sorry. Winter is upon us. And there's a whole bunch of vultures all over the place. We managed to kill quite a few of them. There we go. We got that all roofed off now. It's a nice little temple. Every once in a while, they decide they want to make a incursion, you know? A few of them get brave, or they see something shiny inside, and they're just like, you know, we're gonna go after it. We're gonna take a shot. Oh, they're after another one. goes. I haven't checked the justice screen in a while. Okay, let's take these guys off of duty. Where are these going? Where are these guys going? Very curious now. Coming up the other side. No, they're just grabbing ammunition. Oh my goodness, another one. You gotta be kidding me, guys. It's a good thing that they're not that hard to kill. Because otherwise we'd be in deep trouble. Flying enemies are always a pain, you know? I think we dropped that one in the lava. They just pin cushioned it. Okay, let's let him go off duty again. He just fell asleep right there by the trade depot. Sorry, Dwarf. Okay, so back to our grouchy dwarf problem. This guy wants to pray. He wants martial training, hear eloquence, and craft an object. We kind of have... we kind of got to give these guys a year off. It's early winter. We're getting down to the wire here. We might be getting to a good stopping point where, you know, we can take a look at yeah, I mean, a lot of the dwarves that seem to be suffering from mood problems, they really, like, I mean, obviously Stumpy's never gonna be any better. He wants martial training. Lycott does. He's just dropped out of the military. They just need some downtime, you guys. Lots of people in here. That's good. Like to see that. It's almost full. Yeah. Wow, look at all the dwarves in there worshiping. Giant vulture gizzard roast. Doesn't sound particularly good. This guy's just wandering between temples is what it looks like. It's funny. All right, well, every so often, the vultures make a dive, and we have to fight them off. Ast is still fishing. He's one of our happiest dwarves. He does want martial training. He might start getting less happy. Okay, are you hauling fish? Yeah. Okay. But this dwarf really doesn't need to do any more fishing. And it looks like this is just going to stay good year round. How much steel do we have? We have 2 steel bars. No, we don't have any pig iron. That's weird. We should have pig iron because we've got all of that stone and we have 340 iron bars. So maybe that's something to look into. It could be a little concerning, actually, because if, like, what are we missing? I can't just look for fluxstone here, but I can look for lignite. We have 16 lignite, and we have 20 bituminous coal. Okay, so we don't have the refined coal. Do I not have a job for refined coal? It's sure looking like it, doesn't it? This should just be running off the clock, man. Every day. And then we want to make coke from... Wow. Well, I'll tell you this. This automation screen is super cool. But once you get a lot of jobs in here, it's a little bit tedious to manage. Being able to drag and drop these guys into groups would be super useful. Yeah, because those jobs should be just running all the time. Lignite. Perfect. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff down here. Yeah, we'll give our manager a chance to hey Sob, give Bin Maker a chance to get that going. I can't make the pig iron bars because you don't have the coke. Or the refined coal. Or whatever it's called. Coke. Coal. Be nice to standardize some of the names for some of this stuff too. Boy, these gem stockpiles did not work out very well, did they? There we go. Yeah, he's off making pig iron bars. See, we got the coke in there now. Great. Yay. I don't know that we have the fluxstone on this map. And I'm not really willing to go out of this game and look either. This magma crab's just been sitting here. Throw it back in the magma. Return it from whence it came. Yeah, there's the pig iron bars. And is that going to have steel? Not yet. We got 5 pig irons. I think I need coke for this too. Let's just see what happens. We'll keep a close eye on the job cancellations. Okay, so they just need the fluxstone again. Oh, and coke. Okay. And we got a yak bull. Weak and frail. Bye-bye. But he's making it. Bin Maker's making it too. Two steel bars. Lovely. Okay, so the steel job and our operations here. We need iron bars, pig iron bars, and coke. And flux. And refined coal. Sweet. All right. That should help a little bit. Stigma is falling asleep in the wrong place. You know, I will tell you this. You're part of the Silvery Anvil, and you have a unmet need for martial training. And you're not sleeping in your house. 5 steel bars. There's 12. A dozen steel bars. Great. Tanning. You're moving slow. Storing an item in vehicle. Okay. seen a lot more dwarves in the temple to no one, or to everyone. Some dwarves here. And if we go up, no dwarves in this temple. But as we dive into winter, this is going to be what we're looking to do. We're going to be looking to give everybody a little bit of time to relax. And I don't know how that's going to work, but letting the fortress run for just a little bit of time, like the moat is almost full. We don't need to build anything else. It'd be nice to have a soap area to work on. But, catches a fish and he just lets them rot. Let's get these fish done. Let's get them done up, shall we? Get another cow. Strong. Low stamina. Let's get rid of that one. How are they getting out? Oh, are they being milked? They could be being milked. Steel bars. It's cracking on. It won't be cracking on for a little while, though. Okay, so this is looking good. It's winter. So we're not going to see anything being planted up here. Mother is just sleeping. They're not even making it to their barracks, man. I don't know what's going on. Are they just that exhausted? Have we worked this fortress to the absolute bone? Yeah, we're going to take some time off, guys. Enjoy some of the fruits of our labor. You know? Oh, there's a big old dance going on in here. These guys are singing from afar. Making yak leather bags. They did a dance, now they're going off. Still some grouchy dwarves, but I think we just need some time, you know? Thought I had that set to repeat. Oh, he's got to stop fishing. Stop fishing, bro. We don't need any more food. We don't need it. I'm sorry. Look at all the fish that's just sitting there getting ready to rot. Don't be mad at me. Another yak bull. Sickly. Goodbye. Yeah, we got a bunch of that stuff. Look at all of it. I think we can afford to go back to only select to do this. Everyone can help harvest. That's totally fine. But got a bunch of thread to dye. I think we can up our scale on this. That's a weird place for a door. Having those mace dwarves right up here in this pyramid has been really nice. 425 gold bars. We're getting there. Oh, hey, look at that. I totally forgot about this. Let's do a weapon quantum stockpile here. Feeder stock. Track stop. Let's add a new route. Whoa. What did I just do? We're running low on minecarts here, boys and girls. I think I said that before, though. This is weapon stock. Get rid of all those guys. All weapons. Just no trap components, huh? Ban on certain exports. That's fine. He's performing a dance. Well, all of them are dancing. They're watching. I've got quite a few dwarves that are just like relaxing here. I have tons of goblets and mugs. I don't know why you're upset about that. Take out some trash, dwarves. And we won't build anything, I promise. Just for a little while. We do need a soap industry, though, guys. That's coming. Something that we need to do very soon, I think. Vabok Illidan is telling a story. Let's go check those fishing things. Oh, you know what? I know what's going on. No automatic fish cleaning. And then what we're going to do here is... Actually, hang on a second. Let's do a work order. Prepare raw fish. And unrotten raw fish is greater than 2. Hopefully this makes sense in a second. Do 1. And this is fishery 1. Okay. We'll go into work orders here. Prepare raw fish. Prepare 1. Unrotten raw fish is greater than 2. And then you there we go. And then these should just spawn raw fish prepare jobs as they need to. When I turn fish catching back on, that is. We have no need to catch fish right now. It'd be cool to get like a minecart full of fish and then have a track and push that fish back up to the fortress. But I don't know if that's actually going to work. Okay, so you're repairing the fish, yes. Yeah, get rid of that rotten stuff. We don't need it. Kib wants some goods. I'm guessing it's bolts. I was right. Perfect. Some bees. Oh, those are flies, actually. Just hanging out, you know? I think that this is... This is a good spot to end episode 37. This has been an interesting one. I think we've pretty much got our steel industry going. And the rock asked, "A Tulagom has come, a bird of prey so large and ferocious it dwarves many dragons. All beneath its mighty wings should fear the sky." Keep it paused. And we will take a look at that rock real briefly. when we begin episode 38. Thanks for joining me today. This has been a fun one. The lava moat's almost full. It's all 6s and 7s, I think, throughout. Yeah. Another song we don't normally hear coming on as well. We'll go after that rock at the beginning of next episode. We've got some new recruits. And we'll have to kick off the burrow as well. So yeah, don't forget, as you go on about your day, hit somebody with kindness, and we will see you next time.